my God, I can't stop smiling. Really, this is wonderful. Thank you to Pedro and Patricia. That's very sweet, very generous of you to speak on all that. I'd like to thank the guy that I just met, the head of the chamber, the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, and also Searchlight Pictures for supporting this event. Needless to say, yes? I'm going to be going in and out of this because they stole my speech. Needless to say, when I was a kid, growing up in Appleton, Wisconsin, believe me, I couldn't envision this day of getting a star on the Walk of Fame. But I must say that when I looked at the list of names of people that have stars, the little town that I come from, Appleton, Wisconsin, it's maybe a town of 70,000 people now. Someone else from that town has a star. Yeah, wow. And his name was Eric Weiss. You know who that is? Maybe you know him better by the name Harry Houdini. So I'm in good company. And then I look down, Clifton Fadman. People know who Clifton Fadman is? He's not a movie star. I know who he is. And the location is fantastic. Anyway, when I think of the names, there are people that I've watched all my life, some people I've worked with, some people I don't know, anyway, and a lot of people that I've admired. So it's really humbling to be here and to be part of it. I love making films, and it's arguably the most collaborative of art forms. So they did some shout-outs, but I'm really touched when people show up for this, for people. Not only the fans, but also the people that I've worked with that are part of my creative life. So bear with me, I'm going to shout out some people, okay? Alex Ho, who is one of my oldest friends, producer. I've worked with him several times. Walter Hill, who gave me my first studio job, and I worked with 40 years later, recently, in his Western Dead for a Dollar. Guillermo del Toro was here. Actually have worked with, and his films have had such an impact on my life. Sean Baker, Samantha Kwan. We made a film called The Florida Project together. And then Pedro, he told you we worked in China together and we became great friends. Jean Yimon film. And Patricia, directed, she's an actress that I've always admired, but she's been directing, and she directed her first feature and just recently finished it. Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry. And she was a beautiful director. It's a movie called Gonzo Girl. I don't know when it's coming out, but thank you for coming. You were fantastic. Really confident and strong under really sometimes difficult conditions. What was that? And we have my co-star from that film. Yes, Kevin Marone, please. Yes, very talented young actress. And then we've got a bunch of people from Poor Things here. And if you haven't seen Poor Things, go out and see it. Won the Best Picture at the Golden Globes last night, which is great. So, we have screenwriter Tony McNamara. Thank you, Tony. And Jerskin's not here. Composer the bum he said he was going to come. But he makes very beautiful music for the film. We've got the producers Andrew Lowe and Ed Guiney. We've got Searchlight's David Greenbaum. And then, I don't know where the hell Ronnie is. He was supposed to come. MTC. But Mark came. Mark, my buddy from Poor Things came. Thank you, Mark. Okay, I'm kind of going on. I'm going to wrap it up really quick. I just want to say, you know, it's wonderful to be part of that, this community of artists and entertainers, people that, by sharing their experience, imagining others' perspectives, telling stories, and musing on what is, was, and most importantly could be, they make us feel closer to each other, connect us, creating an important human dialogue, particularly needed in these detached, technology-driven, and divisive times. So I'm glad to be with people like this, and we're making something, and hopefully we're making this a better world somehow. My management team, Frank Federoli, and Charles Mastropietro, my agent, Ilan Ruspoli, my PR, Brenda Rifkin. Am I popping every time on the mic? Okay, I'm doing it. Okay, and Selena, Madeline Sakai. And finally, thank you. I'm almost done. Finally, thank you to my wife, filmmaker and musician, Giada Grande.